Thank you, Michael, for the introduction, and hello to the CRB community. I'm excited that you all have decided to join together with us today for the Zoom CRB church service. Today, I want to talk to you all about my favorite camp theme, overcoming obstacles. It's a topic that we talk about in our morning devotionals, Sunday church services, and evening devotionals at camp. It's a topic I can still remember from my first summer 14 years ago. We often talk about this theme of overcoming obstacles when we think about homesickness, trying new activities, and adjusting to a new cabin. These are all true and important obstacles to overcome, but I think this theme is especially relevant in today's times. For most of us, myself included, simply not being at camp on the Cowpasture River is an obstacle to overcome. We're faced with a powerful feeling of camp sickness. The important thing is that we do our best to make the most of the situation that we're in. When we talk about overcoming obstacles, we also talk about adapting. Adapting is when we change our thoughts and habits so that we are ready to overcome a challenge. In terms of homesickness, we think about adapting to the camp environment and making new friends, which help us overcome this challenge. In terms of trying a new activity, riding, for example, we think about changing our mindset so that we're open to learning how to ride a horse. My next point is something we always discuss in the Monacan cabin for a devotional. I like to look at nature for advice. I believe it as a great example about overcoming obstacles. For now, consider a river. Whatever obstacles may fall into its path, a river will always go on. The water may have to find a new route, and the path may slightly change, but the river as a whole will always continue to flow downstream. Another way we can overcome obstacles is by relying on our friends. One of the most special things about our camp community is our camp friends. We always start each session with a morning devotional about friendship, which there are two men out in no man's land. One friend says to the other, "I knew that you would come." Our friends are the ones who encourage us, teach us, and prepare us to overcome obstacles. And this is especially true within the CRB family. So, my question to you all is, how are you going to overcome the obstacles you now face? How are you going to adapt to make the most of a summer not in Millboro Springs? So far, we've been able to adapt and connect with our camp family using Zoom, just as we are today. I hope that you all stay in touch with your camp friends by writing letters, sending texts, and giving phone calls, even outside of these Zoom sessions. Just a few months ago, this was not how we planned to spend our summers, but that doesn't mean we can't adapt and still find ways to make the most of it. I hope that everyone stays open to adapting to any obstacles you face now and the obstacles you will face in the future. Consider a river and be ready to flow around or over whatever these obstacles may be. In closing, I'd like to thank Matthew, Michael, and George for allowing me to speak today. And I'd like to also thank you all as members of our camp family for joining this call to keep the CRB spirit alive and strong. I hope that everyone stays in touch throughout the rest of the summer and the upcoming school year. Hope that you all are excited for what will be a great summer in 2021.